Hello guys, and welcome back to what I'm going to call is reorganizing our garage to make it less unorganized. Over the past few months, I have been collecting a range of things for the renovations we are doing to our property, and I have not had anywhere else to store them but our garage. And we have got a huge window frame being delivered on Sunday, so in 3 days from now, and I need to find somewhere to put it in our garage. The first plans was to park our car on our driveway and just fill up the garage, but our car is black. It is summer, it is extremely hot, and I don't really want to do that. So I made the decision to just create organized chaos in here, and I kind of just work my way around doing a clean, even to the point where I'm cleaning my dryer and my very small laundry area. Because as you know, and I've said this a few times now, when we moved into this home, we literally packed everything from our old home, moved into our new home, and we did not expect to, one, be here this long, two, we didn't really think to unpack, and three, I never really organized anything, and we've just added and put stuff in. I've purchased bed frames, I've purchased a hanging chair, we have added camping items to our collection from when we go camping. I just have a lot of stuff hanging about in this garage. Even this buffet unit that I'm cleaning out now, I literally threw random things in here when we moved just to get it out the way and into the house. We were expecting to be in the property that we're in currently for 6 months, 12 at the worst. It's turned out to be 2 years in the making, and with 2 months to go until we move, I now decide to clean it out. I was actually going to plan to sell this buffet unit the day I cleaned out, but then I kind of thought I'm just going to hang on to it because it's kind of acting like great storage for me. And then when we go to move, we've actually got like a month's window to move, and there are quite a few items that we're not going to take with us: our current bed frame, the children's current bed frames and their furniture. Some of the furniture that we've got downstairs in our living dining area is not going to come. Some outdoor furniture is not going to come, so I might do like a massive sale. Do people do garage sales anymore? Maybe I could do like a garage sale. I was thinking of putting it all on Marketplace and then just putting it all in the garage, and people can come collect it as they want. Anyway, so the idea today was to mainly find room to put this beautiful, huge window. So we're actually renovating a 1940s Queenslander, and we're taking out the garage downstairs and turning it into our lounge room. I'm going to share the whole process with you, but I found a gorgeous window. So I think it's got 6, 8, 9 windows to it. Maybe it's got 8 windows to it. So we've got like a hopper style window, and then we've got, is it a curtain style window? I can't remember. No, casement. So we've got hopper style windows and casement style windows. It meant nothing to me either until about 3 weeks ago. Anyway, it's going to be perfect, but we had to get it here. Purchased off Marketplace. I have purchased some really good cheap pieces off Marketplace. To get this custom made, we'll be looking at thousands and thousands of dollars, and I picked this up here for a real steal. But we had to find a removalist company, which I ended up finding on Airtasker. I haven't used Airtasker before, and I highly rate it. I definitely think I'm going to tap into that little field I found when I need things done now. Airtasker, great. We actually pay a small removals company to pick up the window from where we purchased it from, bring it back to this house here because the guy couldn't hold it for 2 months for us, and I understand that he's renovating his own home and wants to get it finished. So we're going to store it here for a couple of months, and then when we start the renos at our next property, we need to get it transported from here to over there. Not sure if we're going to do like the move all at once or just get like some of the fittings moved across. We also purchased some beautiful French doors. We're building an external bedroom to our house, which is actually going to be a music room for my husband, kind of an office area. So I put some beautiful French white doors with some gold hardware extremely cheap on Marketplace. All we need to do is give them a light sand and a paint, and they've come up so well. It's been a really strong focus of mine is to buy things pre-loved, secondhand, used, whatever you want to call it, for our home. The downside is I just need to store it somewhere. And our garage was definitely becoming unsafe. Not that our kids were playing in the garage, it's more that it's just if they were in there and touched something, I was getting a little bit iffy on things. The main thing was I actually got for free. I got this for free, a beautiful antique 1920s, I think it was, or 1910 wardrobe, and I'm actually going to turn the wardrobe into like a linen cupboard. You'll see it just here on the left hand side of your device you're watching me on at the moment, but it's a little bit unstable, so we had it leaning kind of against a wall in our garage where if it was to fall, it would fall into the wall. But what I sort of decided to do is just to basically gut all of this kind of stuff out here and pull it all back and kind of create like a room in itself. So anything else that I might collect in like the next couple of weeks or months, I can put into this room. Do you see it? It's beautiful. I'm going to get the mirror taken out and put like clear glass in there, and it's going to become a beautiful area. So as you can see here, I'm questioning on what to do, and then I've decided to pull out this shelving that's against a wall and bring it closer to where I'm stacking things, so closer to the camera, and then that's going to become a little room on that side of the garage. We've actually got a double garage, so one side's like a separate room. Kids cannot get into it. You have to enter it through the garage door, which is ideal, so it's actually quite safe for the kids getting in and out of the car. I'm still able to put the car into the garage, and maybe keep collecting things. Who knows? Anyway, this took a few hours, and I think I came up with a really good plan and layout. And now you're just going to watch me kind of sweat it out for a few minutes to get everything rearranged.
Hanging by my bedside, still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. I can't believe it's already over. Too late to talk and fix whatever's broken. I always thought love like ours would last. I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around. Feels uneasy. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Who said it'd be easy to be in love? Who said that the sun would always shine? I'm not sure you realize what you are giving up. When did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us?
a room or a drawer or an area in your house that just becomes like a dumping ground, I have found it's always our garage. I can never get a good system in place, and I really hope that when we move, actually, I've got a really good idea for when we move on what I want to do down the side of the house. I'm going to share it with you guys. If we were staying here or if we own this place here, I actually would put better shelving systems in place to store things. But my garage is my dumping ground. The kids get the car, they throw their shoes off. We kind of have like a little mud station area, but just washing gets piled in here because this is also our laundry, and things just get collected and I don't have places for them. For example, the bikes, the lawnmower, all that kind of stuff there. So if you have a smart solution or ideas on how to store things, my husband's golf clubs, just that kind of stuff that it needs to have a home, but then kind of doesn't have a home at the same time, like the bikes, we just put them into like a corner. Do you have like a good shelving system or a racking system that you use? Because there is a section of the house where we're going to turn into like a shed. It's going to be a very long, narrow shed down the side of the house, probably about 2 meters wide or a meter and a half wide by about 5, 8 meters long. So I'm going to have a bit of room to use, but I want smart storage solutions. I don't want to be putting things like on the ground and storing them into tubs. I want to know if you guys have ever come across or seen, or if you currently have storage, like, how you see those boards of like tradesmen and they've got all their tools hanging on a wall and it's got like the outlines. If they take like a wretched off the wall, they know where it comes from and they can put it like straight back where it came from. I want to have a really organized system when it comes to, I'm going to say our shed. We're going to call it our shed. And it's not going to happen straight away. It's going to take us about 12 to 18 months to get to the point where we're going to do the shed area. But I'm one of those people that like really plan in advance and need to start thinking of things because now we've dedicated that side of the house to be the shed. Nothing can go down there. So my clothesline, we need to go onto the other side of the house and we need to do some work with some fencing. So I'm one of those people that always plans in advance. But like I said before, if you've got ideas or solutions on things, I'm keen to see. I'm keen to see some innovative ideas that this community has in regards to storage. Even if it's not like a garage kind of storage solution, if you just think that containers work really well, or if you've got like a rope system or a labeling system or something, let me know because I want to go into our next place a lot more organized. I'm already an organized person, but I want to start off on a very organized palette. When we move, it is very rare that you've got weeks to move things across. We do. We're going to be paying rent where we are and the mortgage and getting renovations done. So we will not be moving into our house for probably about a month while some of the renovation works take place downstairs, which means I can slowly move things across and not just have like a room where you move everything into and then slowly over time unpack it. I'm going to have weeks on my hand where I can slowly go room by room, bring it across, unload, and get rid of the clutter. I don't want to have a garage where I'm just chucking things in and storing stuff. And then, when like a year goes around or like the 2 year mark goes around and that box that you didn't unpack is still sitting there. So I currently have that with alcohol. I used to do fly in, fly out work from Australia. I used to work overseas, and every time I'd fly home, I'd buy 2 bottles of some sort of a spirits because it was really cheap. And they have been sitting in boxes for probably 3, 4 years because we just don't really drink that much anymore. I probably bought too much of the stuff and I probably need to go through it and give them as Christmas presents or maybe just throw them out. Um, but look, I just wanted to share a bit of sometimes organizing things doesn't look pretty, but it's more organized for me in the short term because right now that does not look pretty, but it suits exactly what I need it to do to get through the next couple of months. I'm even a really good girl and I decided to give the place a really good vacuum. So when the kids come home, there's no sand, there's no dirt, and we can park the car and it's good to go. Bit of a different video for today, kind of like a clean declutter just watch me rearrange furniture around in my garage. But as always, I hope you enjoyed it, and we will talk again soon. And you'll hear me talking again soon, guys. Bye.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never know